Oh, oopsie. Sorry guys, gotta get you there.
What have you gone on this channel, innit?
No, Esther, you can't be speaking patois over here.
Why not?
Esther.
How would you like to?
No, because I know for a fact definitely there's Caribbean people watching, and it's like wafi.
It's funny.
Is that even a thing?
Yes, it is a thing.
Wafi.
Come on.
It's a watagwan.
Okay. Oh, what? No, it's wafi guan as well as watagwan. Come on, my Jamaican and Caribbean and island sisters and brothers, come and back me up. Or maybe you're gonna tell me shut.
I want them to you. Hey everyone, I hope you are doing well. You may recognize this face to my left.
Hello. Yes. So I'm here on Tabitha Laker's channel. I'm joking.
You can talk normal, Esther. Seriously.
Yeah. Hi guys. I'm back. I'm back again after very popular demand.
Let's try and be serious. Like,
Tabby, okay. I can't help it.
This
is who I am. This is literally who I am.
Okay. I think we already did the intro, so no need to go over that again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. So. This is my sister, just in case. This is my sister Esther. She is back again after a long hiatus of my channel. The last time you saw her was probably in the Iceland vlogs.
Yes.
That was the last time, and yeah, I think she will be uploading more soon.
My channel name is Get There Before God, but I'm thinking then this has got to do with God. The next videos I'll be doing are sharing a bit on my
career journey.
A few videos on that, so I'll be doing a series on that. So
yeah, so let's get on to the topic. I have not talked about this on my channel yet, and this is the topic of Black Lives Matter.
We have to have a shout out to Ellie.
We have to do a shout out to Ellie because our youngest sister Ellie couldn't be here today. Sorry, Lizzie.
And you always say, you guys are always doing things without me. You guys are always doing things.
I promise you it was just by chance. I promise you we didn't plan to.
No, we really didn't.
Film together.
And actually Ellie would have been a great feature on this one.
It happened so well because I wanted to film this weekend. It's just really good that we get to share together. I had a few notes written down, but I feel like now that we're in this situation together, let's just share our joint experience rather than trying to bounce off what's happening, because I feel like we have a very, like, that's the whole point in us sharing our personal experience, that it's us, it's not somebody else. But we'll try and connect with you guys, and we just hope that we're just trying to share, you know. How has your black experience been?
We've been affected obviously by what's been going on around the world in America, and a lot of people have come out about their black experience, and I don't think we can start doing the whole extent of our black experience.
We can't. It's been years.
It's been long. It's been long, but there's so many aspects to it. It's my black experience as a black person, maybe around, you know, more Caucasian people, in the workplace, how it was at school, in a mixed friendship group, but it's also my black experience as being part of the black community, which that has, you know, that, as you know, Tabitha did a dark skin story.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. But that really shared the essence of what I had been through in terms of discrimination because of my skin tone, you know?
I said something to Tabitha before this video. I said how we're feeling with the black community right now is how we've been feeling from the black community before now. Yeah.
And it's not us really trying to highlight that. It's just it's just a fact. It's just a thing. But we do understand systemic racism because of just different life experiences, and also I really don't like to keep going back to relive our pain. Like, I saw something on Instagram, some quote, like, so much content has been going around about, so this quote was all about like how black women have been forced to relive their pain by sharing it, and I don't like to dwell on it. I've been uploading quite a lot recently and I haven't touched on that topic, but it's not because I'm oblivious about it. It's just because it's not constantly on my mind, because I mean, I've had to live through it. It's been my life, you know. And it's painful. It is so painful to see black people being killed because of the color of our skin. It's so painful, and it's something that I really can't dwell on, because I just, like, it will just, I just won't be able to function.
I just had a thought because, you know, I'm studying for a paper at the moment, and it's a lot about risks, and it talks about inherent risk. Inherent is like, it's like a default risk. It's just part of it, part of the system. And I feel like what we're finding is, even after the whole slavery, you know, season of our lives as blacks, the people who put us in slavery still, even black people ourselves, us black people, still find it hard to not judge by our outward appearance. We still find it hard, even in the back of our heads and our minds and our actions. We might be saying Black Lives Matter, but we really need to put it into action in everything.
We need to put it into action.
When we look at our skin, we need to accept it as dark, light, medium, whatever. And when we accept our own, we must not discriminate against another's.
Yeah.
In order to prove Black Lives Matter, we don't have to prove white lives don't matter either.
Yeah.
It's about really honouring each person for their own, for who they are, and honouring each other's differences.
You are making some good point there.
Yeah.
A really good point. Humanity.
Yeah. It's all about humanity. It's all about realising we're different. We're going to be different. Our hair is going to be different. Like, yeah, sometimes I would get a bit sensitive when people ask me, okay, when are you going to do your hair? When are you going to do your hair? My hair's done, my friend. My hair is actually did, as in, this is my hair.
Have you experienced that at work or just elsewhere?
When I first started my job, like when I got into accounting, when I first started my job, I deliberately chose straight hair because I thought, don't need a hassle.
I remember that. I remember the hairstyle. It was like, was it weave?
It was crochet.
Crochet straight hair, yeah.
Yeah, so I deliberately did that. And it took me a year and a half or a year for me, no, a year and a half I think, for me to say, I'm going to go into work with my natural hair.
I remember that exact point.
Yeah,
I remember.
Do you remember?
That
was the first time.
We were having that conversation. Yeah, about you wanted to go back to work with your natural hair.
This is, and I don't want to start bringing this up too much, but this is exactly how I felt when I said, because I had gone for an interview. I went to an open day for my sixth forms, and I wanted to go to a mixed sixth form. But because of the area that we lived in, yes, a lot of black guys were there.
We're in South London.
Yeah, so when I went to this sixth form, the guys were like, blick, 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 blick.
Esther, were this?
Yeah.
I think I've forgotten about this. You know what?
Yeah, so I just said to myself, I'm going to the convent. I'm going to the convent. I just don't need the hassle. I want to go to do my A-levels, and that's it.
Yeah, Esther went to a convent for her sixth form.
And it was the best. It was the best because I could just do my A-levels, go and not get bullied.
Yeah, we spent 5 years at a girls' school. At high school, and then of course I went off to a mixed because I was just like, okay, it would be good if I could just be in a mixed school like before university. So I know what it's like to be in a mixed environment. I did my A-levels in a mixed school, and I was still being shouted at hurls. I was still being hurled at insults by I remember 2 distinct occasions.
I think I remember one right now. Remember when the guys were going in the hall as girls were walking in the hall?
Really?
You said to me they were like mash, no mash, mash, mash.
Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Anyway, we've talked about that.
Yeah, let's not. Should we leave that in?
We can.
We can do.
Because that's actually another thing. Inherently, why did I not want to be with a black guy? Is it because of the skin colour? Is it because I hate my own skin?
You're opening a can of worms.
I'm opening a big can of worms.
Because then it's like people are gonna...
talk about.
Really?
But then the thing is, I'm with a black guy now, so...
Should we just talk about it? Let's just talk about what's trickled down. What's trickled down from those times, the slavery times, is us turning against each other.
Yes, I feel like we need to just come together as a black community.
Need to come together.
And as a community of humans, we need to come together. Because we need to be able to respect what area of the community is hurting. For example, for now, the black community are hurting.
Yeah.
Let's respect that. But then we need to also not turn that into bitterness. I have a lot of friends from different diversities. These people have kept me going through life. End of. Yes, it annoys people to say all lives matter, but they do. But because all lives matter, as a whole, let's acknowledge the areas where we need to strengthen.
Yeah, we could be so much stronger together as black people and as a world.
What I find funny, when we were younger, we were growing up, people used to shout nonsense things to us.
A lot of because nonsense of our stuff because we're black.
Now, people stop in their cars to say, do I know you? They're just trying to catch us, but it's like...
Trying to catch us ladies.
Trying to catch a black beauty. I'm joking. So...
Esther, you're not joking.
I'm not joking.
And they're not joking either.
But what I'm saying is that, how has the world flipped?
Lupita.
The the Holy Ghost had to support me during being black as a young person. Now at least the society is not as bad as it used to be being dark. Honestly, it's all love, because I see that, number one, black people, we are appreciating each other and our differences more now, and we're coming together to support each other. Now, as a world, there's greater awareness for us as a world to support different races and us as a human race as well. So as blacks, we are respecting each other and our differences and our similarities and just everything that makes us who we are. And as a world, we're actually gaining more awareness, I believe, to do the same.
I know that people do say, oh, I shouldn't have to educate them, but some people just need a good old sit down, and they just need to actually understand that, hey, this is actually important.
On a personal, relatable
we don't
level.
have time to educate everyone, but if you have the opportunity to really show, to really explain why something is important, then just do it,
Because if you think about it, sometimes people just don't get it, and you're better off, instead of getting angry, explaining. And yes, sometimes as humans we're gonna get angry, but we can try and just diffuse, and then just get down to, okay, this is how this makes me feel. Remember when
this is how it makes me feel.
Tabby. So Tabby was saying earlier to me, you're Tabby, innit?
Yeah. Do you know some of them call me Tabby without me even saying?
Oh, in your comments?
Yeah.
I love it. I actually love it.
Some of them just write, hi Tabby. Seriously,
that's cute, man.
I've never told you to call me Tabby, but some of you call me Tabby. I'm just like, okay, I'll be Tabby.
Yes, so Tabby, she was saying to me, sometimes when someone doesn't understand, you have to be able to explain how you feel when they do X, Y, Z. And that's what we have to do. We have to back to basics. Let's do it.
No, common sense isn't common.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not trying to justify, because I feel like we're getting into we're trying to justify one thing, applying one situation to this, but I just think that sometimes, as we've been sharing so much on social media, explaining different concepts by sharing posts and stories, I think we can also have the conversation in person.
Yeah, have those open conversations.
There was one thing that really, really touched a bit of a nerve. There's been a few things that have kind of touched a nerve with these social media posts.
One that you shared for me, remember, on Friday.
What was it?
The lady that said she's had so many convictions over her life. I know she could have had so many convictions, but she's been just let off as a joke. So she said she had been a thief.
That one.
She had.
But that was not what I'm talking about.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah. So basically, one thing that recently just kind of touched a nerve, that kind of touched me recently, is the whole situation of going for checkups, going to the doctor, and maybe not being listened to, and maybe thinking that because we are black, we are strong, we can handle the pain, or maybe we don't know our bodies, or maybe we don't know what we're talking about. A lot of the time, as black people, we do get just overlooked, just looked straight through. It happens in different realms, in different ways. I felt it recently, actually, but for me, there's two levels, man. There's just two levels. There's being black, and then there's being dark. Is two things.
And people can say, oh, it's not an issue anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not
just like people say racism is not an issue anymore. It's the same story.
It's the same story.
But it's getting better.
It is getting better, but you'll be shocked. Sometimes I even still get really mean comments on YouTube, which is not nice. Because even though I get to block and delete those people, I still have to read that comment.
It's not nice.
I still have to read that comment. And it comes from all kinds of people. From people from all races. From different races. Including blacks. So what I'm saying is, we just need to uplift each other. We just need to
that's the bottom line.
Look for opportunities to love.
Yeah, just be more considerate about your output, And number one is to think about your input, What are you allowing in? What views are you allowing in? Obviously, as Christians, we need to think about what kind of opinion does God want us to have on people around us. But then, just no matter what your religion or faith is, just think about your inputs. Think about your outputs. The more you feed yourself with certain things, the more you're going to be responding to life according to what you've been viewing and what you've been intaking in media, books, conversation, people around you. And I was encouraged by that video of that Caucasian girl that was telling her parents, you're racist. You're not understanding the view of these black people. So
I'm not seeing it, but yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, so she stood up to her parents to say, you know what, you've been feeding me with this, but guess what? I'm now intaking this other stuff that's more balanced, and now this is my output. Wisdom, some, sense.
Sound judgment.
Sound judgment, yeah. Yeah.
But I see change. Do you?
Definitely.
I see change ahead for our kids, for the generations ahead, but we just need to want it bad enough. Everybody needs to want it bad enough.
Yeah, so I also want to say it's so important to not just lean on your race to be your identity.
Yes.
Let your identity be based on a whole plethora of things. Number one, my first identity is on Christ. But let it be based on more than I'm black, I'm white, I'm Asian. These are beautiful things. They're beautiful springboards for conversation, for common points, for seeing different things.
I mean, we can relate to so much as being black.
Yeah, we're even gonna do a video on Ugandan.
Yeah, I think so.
Why not? So, like, that's a beautiful springboard. But come on, we have different interests. Our brains are wired differently. We have different personalities, giftings. Come on. Like, we need to just be more well-rounded as humans.
As human beings.
Yeah. And being more well-rounded means acknowledging the people around you are different.
Yeah. And accepting
and can be complementary, not necessarily threatening to your position here on this earth.
Exactly. We need not just fulfilling the quota. We want more of the right people in the right places.
That's so amazing. I like that, Yeah. I'm going to give that to you.
Seriously.
I love that, Tabby. Like, we need more of the right people in the right places.
Yeah.
And let me know, each one of us on this earth are right. Well, I'm going to say God created us each with purpose. So you're right. You just need to find the right place.
Yeah.
We need the right people in the right places.
Yeah.
Don't try and be what you're not. Don't try and go where you shouldn't. Stay in your lane. Slay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
That's it. So even if you do try, ask God to align you where you need to be. Simple.
Simps. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Please do give me a big thumbs up. Give us a big thumbs up. We'd greatly appreciate it. Please do head over to follow my sister on her page, on her YouTube page.
Please don't look at my last post date. There will be more.
Don't worry, Esther.
Content.
Don't worry, Esther. I know you deliver.
Thank you.
I know you deliver. It's really late here. It's like 11:30. My last set of videos were filmed almost midnight last time because I started in the evening.
And even if it's a starter, I think it was good to just put it out there a bit, a little bit of our perspective.
Different ways of thinking.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we don't want to just repeat the same thing over and over again. We just want to share. Like, that's it. We're just us.
Yeah, and it's all love. Like, this video is not to put anyone down. It's more to say, God, help us to lift each other up, and hopefully can encourage whoever watches to also just bear that in mind.
Yeah.
Let's find ways to lift each other up.
It's one person at a time. It's one person at a time. Honestly, one person at a time.
Yeah.
Make changes. All right, we'll see you again in another video.
All right. Bye.